Hi, good morning, everyone. I am Sandesh, and this is Abhishek. We are on the platform team at Zepto. Our main goal is to increase developers' productivity by providing them with simplified platform. We are here to share our journey with you and how we are solving some of the common industry problems. We are one of the leaders in quick commerce space and have played a significant part in how India shops today. We have over 350K products, which gets packed under 75 seconds and delivered to you under 10 minutes. As we grew rapidly to 1.5 million orders per day in under 4 years, our SDLT started to slow down. Onboarding new engineers became a challenge. Developers were juggling between different URLs and tools just to get the simplest of tasks done. Creating new and modifying existing microservices led to operational dependencies. Searching for relevant documentation became a Jira task in itself. Manual copy-pasting of artifacts just to bootstrap anything new led to frequent mistakes. It also meant that the developers need to have deep understanding of IAC, CI/CD, and Kubernetes manifest, which led to a lot of idle time and poor developer experience. Also, scattered and non-standard practices led to major pain point in security and compliance. And now, as we know, a lot of times we see platform issue, which often turns out to be just a misconfiguration. And that's when we realized what we needed was not just another tool, but a foundation for IDP itself. As we started exploring different options and alternatives, we decided to settle with Backstage, as it fits our use case. It's open source, it supports authentication, templating, RBAC, and more right out of the box. It also provides us with the flexibility to extend our use case via custom plugins. It works seamlessly with Kubernetes, Argo, GitHub, and everything we use. And on top of that, it is backed by an active CNCF community. This is what we needed to match the pace at which Zepto is growing.
Yep. Here's what we have built with respect to specific use cases and constraints at Zepto. We have started with repository scaffolding with few boilerplate options for developers to choose from. Once a boilerplate is chosen, a repository is provisioned with access controls, required checks, branch protection rules, and code owner reviewers. They can also get end-to-end testing workflows, linting workflows, CI/CD, security scans, static code analysis workflows, all baked in. They get a ready-to-deploy KDOS environment with Argo CD apps, HPA configurations, ingress configuration alerts, which application needs with complete guardrails. They can also now provision their database, initiate public cloud infrastructure like queue, cache, object stores, or roles and permission application needs. Developers can now also create their throwaway environments with DevSpace and Backstage. There's a lot of speculation and discussion in the community on how Backstage is just for onboarding, but it all depends on how you leverage it. At Zepto, we just don't use it for onboarding, but also it helps us run better. It also helps us run better, right from deployments, rollbacks, auditing, and also version tracking. It's all self-serve now. If you want to scale your application or want to upgrade or make a config change, it's all click away. At Zepto, we have used Backstage software catalog to build a centralized catalog of all our services and resources. And our favorite part of this is the visual dependency graph. Developers can now see their upstreams, downstreams, and also shared infrastructure in a single pane. Developers can also do their performance testing using our in-house performance testing tool called Toledo with this Backstage. These are Backstage powers our internal platform at Zepto. At the core, we use native plugins like auth, identity, permissions, scaffolding, proxy, and software catalog. On top of this, we also use community-backed plugins for our open source tool integrations. At Zepto, we have built our own custom plugins to solve our specific use cases to form our entities, do a dynamic validation, metadata management, deployments, rollbacks, and also for our performance testing. All these plugins are discoverable via the UI. Developers just need to enter metadata simply like name, team, tier, and what kind of application they want to deploy. Right from repository, CI/CD, and to public cloud infrastructure creation is done with a click. And now our internal automations also fetch metadata via Backstage extensive APIs. And it uses it for its automations, as Backstage is now our single source of truth. You built custom plugins for our specific use cases to fetch our metadata from our APMs, config managers, DNS mapping to form the visual dependency graphs in a centralized view. And the results of all of this is phenomenal. Developer productivity is up, 90% faster onboarding, and the standards are more stronger, and the errors have gone down. And more importantly, the operational queues are much lighter now. With this, I would like to conclude and say, at Zepto, we deliver both groceries and microservices in just 10 minutes. Thank you for your time. If you would like to know more about Backstage implementation at Zepto, you can scan these QR codes and connect with us on LinkedIn, and we're also available here. You can catch up with us. Thank you, CNCF, for giving us this great opportunity.